SEZ Mihan, Central India's biggest industrial dream, a project that promised to transform Nagpur into a global cargo and IT hub. Thousands of acres of land, billions of rupees in investments, and lakhs of jobs promised. But nearly 2 decades later, has Mihan delivered what it promised? Or is it still a dream waiting to be fully realized? Today, the Hitwaad brings you the ground reality, the success, the setbacks, and the truth behind SEZ Mihan. Mihan, which stands for Multi-Modal International Cargo, an airport at Nagpur, was conceptualized in the early 2000s by the government of Maharashtra. The idea was simple but powerful. Since Nagpur lies at the geographical center of India, it could become a major international cargo hub, a special economic zone for exports, an IT and manufacturing powerhouse, a job generator for the entire Vidarbha region. Thousands of hectares were acquired, modern roads were built, airport expansion plans were announced. The promise: over 1 lakh jobs, massive foreign investment, and a transformation of Nagpur's economic identity. In its early phase, Mihan attracted big names. Major IT companies like TCS, Infosys, HCL Technologies, and Tech Mahindra set up campuses inside the SEZ. TCS became one of the largest employers in Mihan. Pharmaceutical companies and logistic firms also entered. For a while, Mihan looked like it was on the track to become the next major IT destination after Pune and Hyderabad. But as years passed, cracks began to show. Large portions of land remained unused. Several companies that were allotted plots never began construction. One of the biggest disappointments was the DLF IT Park project. 140 acres were allotted with plans to create employment for nearly 1 lakh people, but the project never took off. Years passed, but no major development happened. Eventually, authorities moved to reclaim the unused land. Today, even after nearly 20 years, a significant portion of Mihan land remains idle. Now, why did this happen? Industry experts point out to multiple factors: bureaucratic delays, slow decision making, global economic slowdowns, changing SEZ policies by the central government, infrastructure gaps in early years, and limited cargo traffic compared to projections. The airport modernization project also faced delays in bringing private partners. Some companies exited quietly, others scaled down plans. The grand vision did not fully match the pace of execution.
Because the origin behind Mihan was we wanted a pilot project in Vidarbha to drive the industrialization of Vidarbha. For that, there was a SEZ policy by a government of India. So, taking benefit of that policy, Mihan was created and as a SEZ. And also related to it was a thought that MROs and cargo hub will come up with the joining airport. देखिए, the major challenges for Mihan always was it being a SEZ. SEZ was a failed policy. Initially, when this policy was announced, you would see that across the country, all the corporates were taking parcels of land and getting SEZ notified. But later on, only the port-based SEZ survived and were viable. But rest of the places you would see that all SEZs were surrendered and denotified eventually. But we at Mihan are continuing with this SEZ. SEZ is a viable option only when you are near the port and you could move goods at a very less logistics cost and export it. But near Mihan there is no port and there is no manufacturing also as such for Mihan to be a successful SEZ and a forex exchange positive company can run over here. In SEZ you would see, in Mihan you would see there are few product specific SEZs like IT is there and some pharmaceutical company was to be there. So what is the way forward on Mihan is like we surrender the SEZ, get it denotified and make available the land for domestic industries. As far as the state government is concerned, under leadership of Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji as Chief Minister, it was made to understand that decision making is not lying at Nagpur or at Mihan and it is at Bombay. So that is a reason that the investors or the industry is being driven away. So for that, state government or Devendra Fadnavis ji has taken proactive steps and has appointed Dr. Vipin Itankar, uh, collector, and now appointed as NMC commissioner. So he has appointed him as MD of Mihan Limited. So decision making is very much happening over here, and he is very positive officer who is taking much interest to ensure that Mihan moves forward. But few more decisions have to be made, and we expect and hope that state government addresses the issues why Mihan is not actually coming up as it may have. So with that, we are much hopeful that we'll see some positive results coming in recent times.
Over the years, thousands of jobs have been created. IT exports from Nagpur have increased. Supporting businesses and real estate have grown. Defense and aerospace projects are now being proposed. New companies are still getting approvals. The project may not have exploded with rapid growth, but it has not collapsed either. It stands somewhere in between a partially fulfilled promise. Recently, new investments in defense manufacturing and logistics have sparked hope. The state government is positioning Mihan as a defense production cluster, a secure export hub, and a logistics backbone for central India. Officials claim the next decade could be Mihan's turning point, but local industry observers remain cautious. They say this time implementations must match announcements. For Nagpur residents, Mihan has been a mixed experience. Many young professionals have found jobs locally instead of migrating. However, the scale of employment is still far below the original projections. The dream of Nagpur becoming India's central Singapore, as some once called it, is in still progress.
मिहान नॉन प्रोसेसिंग जोन और प्रोसेसिंग जोन दो के बीच में है, ये सीजेड और एक नॉन प्रोसेसिंग यानी एयर स्ट्रिप, इंटरनेशनल एयर सेकंड एयर स्ट्रिप में तो एयरफोर्स से उसको जगह दी गई, लेकिन उनका भी अभी तक के कोई शेड्यूल नहीं आया कि जो वहाँ पर उनका काम चालू है, सिर्फ सड़क बनाने का काम चालू है। और मिहान जो है जिसमें ऐसी झेड़ बोलते उसको ऐसी कंपनी नहीं है कि जिसमें नागपुर के लोगों को नौकरी है, आधे से ज़्यादा बाहर के लोग हैं, जिनके गांव गए, खेत गए, उनको पुनर्वसन करके बाजू में मकान दे दिए, प्लाट दे दिए। इसी में जनता भी खुश और सरकारी भी खुश हो गई। इंडस्ट्री के हिसाब से तो वर्धा रोड का एरिया है डेवलप जो था, वो डेवलपमेंट बहुत होता है और इसमें ज़्यादातर ऑफिशियल जो लोग हैं इन्होंने बहुत रफ्तार जो है सरकार की वो कमज़ोर कर दी। एक्सपायर जो ऑफिसर होते हैं ना, हम बोलते हैं वो जो जैसे रिटायर्ड है, हम बोलते हैं उनको एक्सपायर, ये अधिकारियों का भरना होने की वजह से मिहान को गति प्राप्त नहीं। इसमें ग्रामीण और शहर के लिए 2 कोर्ट लगाए थे हमने, फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट। फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट का भी रिजल्ट ऐसा कि 20 साल फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट का रिजल्ट नहीं आया।
SEZ Mihan is not just an industrial project. It represents the aspiration of an entire region. A vision that began with massive ambition. A journey filled with progress and setbacks. The question now is not whether Mihan had potential. The real question is, will the next phase finally unlock it? This is the Hitwat special report on the SEZ Mihan, Central India's biggest dream, still under construction. Subscribe to the Hitwat for the news that matter.